What up, guys?
Ranger?
Yeah?
Give me your honest opinion. Do you think I could make it in the CEC?
Oh, no way. SSNM.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you? I'm sorry, were you about to say something?
My fault. Alright.
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information...
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Glad to see that Christ still exists in this.
Always happy to help.
Set in the future.
If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
You know, didn't give up.
I'm planning on that.
Just walk. Exciting.
always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
What? Oh, sorry. Just the Terramorph attack. I'm lucky to still be
Now,
here.
who the fork are you, bro?
Fancy armor you got there. Almost puts the Marines to shame. Almost.
Man, what the fork, bro?
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away
A
at the
visitor?
leftovers of the colony war.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust.
Let's see. Thought my audio messed up,
That
but it didn't.
is the truth. No more, no less.
All right.
Anything you could tell us would be tremendous.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Then we are done. Leave me.
Free bird. I can make it. I could try to make it look like me somewhere.
We're hiring if you are interested. Ask in the security office.
I wanna join them. I don't want Sarah following me. I already got a divorce for a reason, son. Hold up. Guys got peanut butter crackers. Not sponsored, by the way, but they taste good. Go get you some. About Ritz. How does only hold one person?
Your cooperation with all posted laws, regulations, and emergency mandates.
Some people are just not cut with the sauce.
I've flown across most of the systems in all manner of space. I still get sick when I'm out.
Baldur's Gate 3 is now on consoles. It's crazy. I'm not gonna get on the console. I was originally gonna get on PC. I have enough, I just don't want to get it yet.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Now, if there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Now, what else? Yes, what he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is...
I don't know what's going on, bro. Hold up. Yep. Working. Man. I don't know what's going on with my Streamlabs today. Okay.
And so you think this word unity describes...
With all due respect, gravity is no miracle.
Well...
Wow. Making me look dumb. On my face. Still working. Yeah, on my face.
Happy to listen. Whatever you think.
Gotta be. This is 15-hour shift. Are killing me.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches. And here's your new... Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can find something you'll...
Okay, hold on. Crew capacity is 6, but it's slower. The crossbow is big though. Look at that hoe. I can't get no more ships, bruh.
I'm sure.
Shoot. I need to sell the shit.
The trader... Besides that... I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left. Sure, have at it.
gotta start building something. Not right now, but not to the list. I'm not doing it right now. I'm trying to get rid of this.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me. Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you.
Hello, Captain. How have you been? I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? Was there more? Why have you gone quiet? Have I lost your interest? Are we still conversing, or are we done? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? Was there more? No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. Why have you gone quiet? Why should I be? It was necessary for survival. I would not be here otherwise. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. Have I lost your interest? That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? And yet here we are, working together. And that has, I think, gone very well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Are we still conversing? It would have been, to some. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Systems looking good, boss.
Looking good, boss.
Is something amiss? I look forward to it. harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
It's like 10 degrees. That is degrees Celsius. Math again. No, 370. 75. I don't remember. Basically like Dragonborn from Skyrim. It's not right. I fucking say something bad. Oh my lord. Oh, wait. I didn't have to exit out the whole entire time. No! Where does enduring continent come from? I don't freaking know. It's bullcrap, bro. I'm trying to restrain myself from saying, yo, what's up, Frankie? Trying to stop myself from saying it anyway, bro. Realize I can just do this.
coasts.
This game so good, bro. Better be peaceful.
Statue. Clearly some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean?
I didn't even know I was supposed to go back. Check my ship's inventory. I'll be right back.
always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Chick-fil-A boy.
Think of it as a ceasefire meeting. You're one shot at getting those answers.
Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me?
I murdered some
The
people.
emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
So, I gotta say, this part is more awkward than I thought. Hiding my face was way easier. I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who ran to the Eye. I left you behind to protect the artifacts. And the Hunter killed you.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
want a truce?
Yes.
They just showed their faces, bro. I don't know how I could do that.
I'll tell you everything I can. I know we're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is not an easy... You will be leaving this... Maybe that's why.
I don't want to leave this universe yet.
The emissary and their kind. Only one. Whoever created the... There are no rules. I don't kill for the... Whoever created... There are no rules. I don't kill.
I don't want to leave yet, bro.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. Seek the moon of here.
Seek the moon.
And I am sorry we have not always... I hope you will. You should also... Part of me want...
Let's go.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Ready for action, Captain?
Yeah, I know we got practice in the morning, Jacob. I'ma still stream though. I could wake up early. It's nothing like we just gonna be playing the same song like 20 times. You know? It's Alpha Centauri.
Be advised, we're entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New...
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
Oh my god. Okay, no.
I wonder what has happened while we have been away.
Made the decision that she's gonna be a plant.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know, to Sam. Thank you. I'll have everything set up in a few...
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion?
Oblivion.
Like hunters.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist.
Hey, man.
And you're second guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
UT days. It's crazy.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
I'm gonna say about 10.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
It was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend.
I'm not sitting there for another day.
I have things for you.
There is no way.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen. I'd prefer to stay with
Follow me,
you.
son. Don't you be in my back door.
So, what's new with you today?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for me. Hello there, Vasco.
Greetings, Walter.
These last glimpses from the Eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Within established parameters.
Right. Well then, keep up the good work.
Of course. I have been given no alternate instructions.
Catch a smile out there.
You have my attention. Finally, I've been...
Break it, break it, break it, break
structure would be in this shape after over 100 years.
It would seem that the occupants left in a hurry. Hopefully for no reason we need to be concerned about.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch.
Were likely
All signs
coordinated from here.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from
Strange
Voltaire?
to be standing
No
on such a
changes since we
unique
uploaded
bit
the
of
last
history.
figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Go to NASA. Is it on Earth? Go. This is in Houston. Right? Yup. Should be Houston.
Perhaps an elevator will allow us to access what lies beneath all this dust.
Let's do that.
Hopefully these low temperatures do not interfere with our electronics. We can never know whether lives were lost because the ship never launched, but it was built for a reason.
Still intact, son. Everything is covered in sand.
Whoever once used this room probably never could have imagined all that has happened since it was built.
Is there a universe where Earth isn't destroyed, bro?
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. Station log. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was just to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then, I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown on the river.
NASA was very proud of all that it accomplished.
This
I
is
suppose
Texas.
they had a right to
Why
be.
am I in Texas?
Calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against the brick wall, getting nothing.
I must not be
And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
Until next time.
I can't tell if I'm even like on normal grounds or underground still. Like underground in actual Earth. But destroyed Earth, I'm most likely still.
Project log.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps
Nearing the
before,
artifact.
but now everyone wants all the
We should
publicity
not
they
give
can
up
get.
now.
I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards
Always
the edge
worth
of the
checking.
frontier
Never
without
know what you might
knowing
find
about
in them. Yes, you need. All right then.
I never actually got to visit your labs.
I know. What
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team with an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right. I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company. Strained by patience.
before we are discovered.
Alright, bro, I haven't even been talking, son. What's daytime on Earth?
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems? Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That is why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself. Join me.
Oh, no, you... Okay. And you...
Thank you.
Well,
The buried temple.
you're lucky I'm...
Stay for... We will not be able to... You will need to work with your cult. There's always a final artifact in it. Expect any. There's always a... Expect any. He and I have made a number of... We let him go. I will meet you in...
Sponsored by Massive. I think it's sponsored by Massive.
So little to see from up here, where once humanity spread in every direction.
Need some work done? And I'm sure you can. Sure, how about it?
Using my shit. Ship that can do that.
I'm sure you can find something.
build the ship.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
But who doing all this? I guess this should do.
And here's your new. Sure. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
How are you, Dusty?
Bro, what? dust, peanut butter dust.
hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
I think I'm tweaking right now, bro.
Missionary research station. What? We have nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you... Really? The high energy research lab. Alright. Right, for security, what's inside? I'll get the door.
I'm getting too sleepy. I might just end it right here.
Scan is clear.